Hello everybody, it's Ryan here from My Tough Stuff, looking to show you what we have for the new GoPro 3 camera. The new camera here has this nice flat lens. As of right now they don't have any replacement lenses for it, but what we offer basically is a lens protection system. It's a 6mm film that goes over the lens here, and it'll protect it from any rock chips or dings or scratches or anything like that from just your normal wear and tear. The new flat lens is really nice compared to the old one. The old one was very curved, so it was kind of challenging for some people to install, but this one's really pretty easy and straightforward. So just to show you what you get when you make an order, what you'll get is a package something like this from us, from My Tough Stuff, and just open it up. What you should find inside here is your GoPro lens protectors, and also what should be inside is a little black squeegee. So what you want to do, or let's start with this actually, what you will need to do is you'll need to have your lens protectors, your camera, you'll need a spray bottle of some kind, something that you can spray some soapy water out of. It's a really quick, easy thing to do. The other thing you're going to need is some kind of razor knife or something with a really thin, sharp edge. You can actually use your fingernails sometimes, but a razor knife works best. And then also we have, you'll need some kind of paper towel or microfiber thick cloth, something like this here. So just to move on to the installation, you'll take your protectors out of the package, and what you'll find inside is you will get 4 lens protectors for the actual camera lens, and then 4 for the actual case lens. So what you want to do is open your camera, pull out the camera itself. This has a protective coating on it that if it gets scratched, if you try to polish it or anything, it'll actually ruin the camera even more. So it's really important to protect these. What you need this knife for is there's a little protective liner over the film that keeps the top coat nice and clear, and you can pick at it with this edge of this knife here, or the other thing you can do is flick at it with your fingernail. The knife is more consistent. So, but what you'll remove, something that looks kind of like this here. It's a little foggy, brittle piece of film, and what's left below, I don't know if you can see that in the video, but is this little protector. And the easiest way to do this is just use a lint-free cloth and clean your lens. The next thing you do is just grab this thing from just on the corner, making sure not to touch any of the adhesive on there, just the very edge, and then position it directly above the center of the lens. This one's the easiest to install, and literally just roll your finger around from center to the outside point. Sometimes you need to do a little touch up around the edge, but that is literally all you have to do. Now that will never get scratched. I mean, I've put some of these cameras through some crazy stuff with my RC plane crashes and that kind of thing, and I fly it naked, no case, and I have yet to damage the lens. I've destroyed the camera, but the lens is fine. So that is good to go there. Now back to the camera case. This is by far the one that we sell the most of, and people use the most of. We have a lot of professional photographers out there that use GoPros, that use these, and they swear by them. After you put one of these on here, you'll never have to replace that lens again. And like I said, as of right now, there's no protector or replacement lenses for the new GoPro 3. So basically, just take your knife and flip around the edge. Make sure you're just getting that top layer, little plastic piece off there, and what's left behind is, I don't know if you can even see it in this video, but there's a protector on here. So then you want to clean your camera lens, your case lens. You just use, the only thing you really need to use for liquid on this is just water, soapy water, basically kind of like you have when you make your dishes. Not a ton of soap, but just enough to degrease it or help lift up anything, and also to help make it so you can position your camera or your protector. So after you clean your lens, just put a small quantity of soapy water on there, and then kind of like before with the other one, grab it just by the corner, avoid touching the adhesive area like that, and then just give it a little spray with some water, soapy water. The soap in the water, more than anything, is about making it so you can position this protector and get it right centered. See, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm able to move this lens protector around. And the real trick with this is the less you play with it, the better off the finished product's going to be. So you're better off to just put it on there, get it in position, kind of hold on to it with one finger there, and then with the little black squeegee that we sent to you, just squeegee from the center to the outside edge, rotate it around, and then hold on to the film, and then from the center to the outside edge. Now the trick is do everything quickly. And then just kind of blot it dry around the edges. Get any water off there. You need to dry it off a little bit to make sure you didn't leave any air bubbles behind. And so that is installed now. This will take a while to dry, and it's really very common for you to notice, like if you were to take this camera out and look at it from the inside out, and especially if you were really in a bright area, you would notice some haziness. And there will be different areas where there's more water than others, and so it will take a little time for it to dry, depending on the climate you're in. So if you're in a dry climate, it'll probably dry in the summertime, within an hour, maybe two. In the winter time, and if you're in a real moist climate, it could take 24 hours. Just keep it in a room temperature area, and it'll dry really quickly. Now, if you see anything that you question on it, just leave it alone. Don't touch it. The most important thing to do is just let that adhesive cure and bond to the glass, giving it a nice smooth finish. If you play with it while it's wet, you can actually put some flaws in the adhesive which will interfere with your image when you take some video. So by installing something like this, it only takes a few minutes. You let it dry for a day, and this will last a very, very long time.